my goodness. I still have a lot of paper left.
In your main lesson book? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what have we been doing in your main lesson book so far?
So what I have been, let me go to the beginning. So I did this. I did this. It's sideways, so that's why.
That one was about Jolly Robin, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that's why I did sideways, because I didn't know which side it was.
That's fine.
It was upside down when we put this type of same thing with this one.
Another Jolly Robin. Is that Jolly Robin or is that something else?
That is something else. I want
Okay.
the parents played on the moon.
Well, okay. And that's Jolly Robin. I remember that.
This one's just like, because I didn't know. Then this is...
Okay, just another one that you decided to do. So we've been working on writing out sentences about things and drawing pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's another. Then you started writing more than one sentence, didn't you? A lot more writing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this one.
That one was Christmas Story.
Mommy. I mean, Lila. Lila. This is
Patty cake, patty cake. Oh, for rhyme and rhythm. Right, and we're still working on rhyming and rhythm. Oh, there was a dolphin story about for science. And then we started working on our book, didn't we? Our rhyming book. So here's the beginning of it, right?
This is when she got lost while hiking.
So what does it say? Do you remember? Or can you read it?
Ellie went on a hike.
Hold on. She's reading it. So Ellie went
on.
Nope.
N.
That's an H. Hiking.
Hiking.
One
day she got lost
along the
way.
Yeah.
A and orange.
And over here we're doing our J's.
Peach.
Instead of drawing a straight line and trying to have them follow the line or follow a little dotted pattern, you just take a broken or something like this, a small crayon, and just make a colored path and then have them just kind of stay in that path.
Right now I'm actually separating all the colors so I know which ones, so I won't get mixed up with all of them. So for like every time, like when I play Minecraft and stuff, I actually grab a white block instead of a black block. An accident. So like that's what happens for me, because every time when I grab something, like when I do this but then I actually grab this on accident, it's kind of hard. But if I set them separated, I won't touch it, so it won't be connected together.
So you like things to stay organized, so that way when you can go to a certain spot and know what you want is in that spot more than trying to find a specific thing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually a very good organizational tool that you're learning that you need. Okay.
Wait, I have two of these.
And over here we're working on the letter J. And like I was going to say earlier, if you read in Meadow, they talk about using crayons in first grade, and she's actually doing like our version of kindergarten, but in first grade, and then moving to colored pencils in second grade, because crayons are more forgiving in general, so you don't get so frustrated with such a fine point and how it obviously doesn't look like your parents' handwriting or the book's handwriting, things like that, the book print. And so along with that is this idea of, instead of having hard lines, I'm just letting them practice just within a space. And I think I have seen some people who make it even bigger, but I just used this broken orange. Normally I use yellow, but I can't find the little broken yellow. So as you can see, our crayons have been well loved, and we have a little brother who likes to rip off the wrappers, don't we?
But
that's
I
fun.
ripped it off, so I can actually do that. But
Okay.
can I tell you something?
I don't want to mess up your order because you know where you're organizing it.
And do you know why I ripped this off? Because actually, wait, where's the gray? Okay. You know why I ripped this off? So it can actually make the pathway, so it actually can be big.
So
and then at the end, I'm actually gonna color it like a line.
That makes sense. That way you can just use the whole area as a shading.
Yeah.
Shading it, and then you've got all your blues.
No.
Okay, so I see you're doing it by the shade of the color. So you've got your pinks and your
sometimes
darker colors, your oranges, your greens.
Sometimes my brother actually rips them off, and I think it's actually real. But then when I hold it, it rips off and said, "What? Like how's it ripped off?" So I just want to put it beside each other.
That's a good idea.
And look, can you see? This one looks like without the crayons inside.
All right, so then we're ready to do our next page.
I see all the colors on there because I was coloring it.
Do our next page about our Ellie.
I got a great idea. Or we can write our name right here with a pen so we know which one's mine and which one's ours.
You can, but you guys also just kind of mix and match them too. That's
But
fine.
I'm going to make mine all organized so it's not
Okay,
fine.
well if you want to organize them
Right
specially, and then we can put your name on it so we'll remember that, okay?
Me too.
You want to do that as well?
And then I might do brown.
You've got your boat and a deck. And we've kind of been working on what the next part of the story is going to be.
See, I made the spinning thing so next can drive the sides of the boat now. This is hard because I'm trying to remember where I put them all. Right here. Magenta. Red.
And then this is what I wrote for her to write down. It looks like you kind of boxed off the different words.
So I know it's like I won't separate them. So I want to separate them so you won't combine them together.
So just having the space in between is still a little difficult.
Yeah.
So you actually want to put a line in between each space, that way you know.
Yeah.
Is it hard sometimes to see the space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I did good for the very top of it.
Looks
but in the very
fantastic.
bottom, can you see it? See? But that one's
You
good.
did a really good
That
job
one's
putting
good.
spaces.
That one's kind of good.
Yeah, you're try to, but it just looks like you tried to get it all on one side, and so instead of making a space, you just tried to fit it in. That's all right. And I think it looks really good. If someone was trying to read this, they would be able to read it. You could communicate. You still have to draw Ellie, huh?
This is the spinny thing where you move it, you can actually spin.
The wheel?
Yeah. I can see it.
Oh, it looks great.
And I wanted to put blue around it. I made the area where you put it, and I made orange right here. And what I used, this is actually really funny because I thought this was actually gold, but it's actually called mustard. Why is
It's
it
a
called?
mustard yellow because it looks like mustard.
So I just colored it around. I did not want it to show white, so I just wanted to color all of it. But I didn't have that much time because I really wanted to
Busted
make
your finger. Oh, put your baby back on
because
there.
I did not wanted to do the sides. But for me, I'm actually want to do that so it can actually look like it's connected together. So it won't be like always connected together. And you can see it's actually turning green. Because blue and yellow actually turns green, but this is not yellow.
It is a shade of yellow, right? It's
Yeah.
kind of a darker goldeny yellow.
And that's why I did it, because I really wanted to have
And then when
color
it does
green.
go with blue, it will turn into a type of green though, won't it?
Yeah, and I don't have this color of green.
That's right, you won't. Good ideas. It means that's what we're today we're going to make a list of your morning routine and nighttime routine. So that way you can put it on your wall and you can look at it.
So I remember, so every time I won't forget it.
Exactly. And you're going to be the one who writes it. And you're doing what? What letter are you working on?
L.
And what sound does L make?
La la la.
Good job. Is that luggage?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good one.
Both orange.
Yeah, symmetry.
So it actually matches. This is actually what I'm trying to make is I'm trying to make this.
The train.
I'm making the back of the train and then I'll make the front. Well, since I can't find the big little thing, what I'm just using this like the blue one, but it's good because it actually has it in the train. But what I'm making is actually I was trying to make it so I can actually match it. So you can see like these are the same color, these are the same color on both sides, these are the same color on both sides. Like I'm trying to make it match. Okay, she's ready.
So who do you have? You have a little sheep and a little girl, a pregnant lady?
Yeah.
For your pop-up?
Yeah.
I love your sheep.
Yeah.
And where's your lady gonna go?
How about facing this way?
She looks like she's about ready to have her baby, doesn't she? She has a big belly.